Let's talk about what it really costs to rent a home versus buying a home. We're going to break down the numbers today because this is where people really tend to get stuck when they're trying to make a decision. Hi, I'm Elyse and I help people in Plainfield, Oswego, and the surrounding Chicagoland suburbs make great decisions about real estate. So when we're buying a home, we need to consider three different things by way of cost. Number one is your down payment. Number two is your closing costs. And number three is your actual long-term mortgage payment. The down payment and closing costs tend to be the biggest hurdles to getting into a property. That's very normal and it's definitely a very valid concern. With renting, you are going to have your security deposit, you're going to have your monthly rental payment, and most importantly, you're going to have to plan on increased rents every single year for the entire time that you're living in the property. Now, the key difference between the two, when you really zoom out, is that with rent, it is 100% cost, and with a purchase, you are actually building equity over time. Now, I've been doing this for 10 years here in Chicagoland, and what I found is that most buyers don't actually struggle with the monthly payments of purchasing because, let's be honest, renting is just as expensive. What they struggle with is the upfront costs associated with getting into the home. Now, thankfully, here in 2026, we have some amazing programs out there that can really help to bridge the gap between what you may pay to get into a rental and what you might need to get into a purchase. And when we couple that with some strategic timing decisions, you can really put yourself into a position where you can purchase a home and start building that equity for extremely low cost difference between going into a rental. In essence, this is less about what is cheaper and more about how do you want to put your money to work so that it is doing things for you while you're asleep. What is going to get you to your long-term financial goals? And it might be renting, it might be purchasing. There's no right answer. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to decide exactly which makes sense for you. And as always, if you're here in the Chicagoland area and you want to have a conversation about what this looks like given your goals and your situation, click the link in the caption below. We're here to help.